everybody, welcome to the Monash School Holiday Program. Today we're going to make a spiny Echidna sock puppet. There he is there. So you're going to need a sock, and then I'm going to go through everything else you'll need. So I'll put him down there so we can get started. Alright, some of the things you'll need. You'll need some paper. There's some paper. You'll need a pair of scissors, some texters. You will need a ruler and a pencil and a 10-cent piece. So once you've got all that, we can get started. Oh, make sure your sock is clean. No, that's fine. That's a good sock. So there's our sock, and that's what we're going to make the puppet around. So first things first, let's get our piece of paper and we'll fold it in half. So fold it just in half like that. There we go. Then we're going to get our ruler and pencil. And with that piece of paper that we folded in half, we're going to draw a line across the top of the fold, and that's roughly down about 1 centimetre. And then we're going to get the ruler and the pencil and draw lots of little lines from the line that we drew across the top. So if you want to have really thick, spiky spikes, you can make it a lot thicker, or if you want to have thin ones, you can make them thin. So it does take a lot longer if you want them thin. So I've done them thin, and then there I've started to cut them. So you can see what it looks like when you cut them. But the thing is, don't cut the whole way up. Only cut to the line that's 1 centimetre down from the fold in your paper. So once you start to cut all of them up, then you've got your spikes. So you could decorate the spikes now if you wanted to. You could put little circles on them, you could draw, or if you wanted them all one colour, I'd probably colour in the paper that you want them to be before you start cutting. But if you forget, then you can draw little things on them once you've cut them. So you've got your cut paper there, that's the spikes for the Echidna. Now, you're going to need a 10-cent piece. Why do I need a 10-cent piece? Because I found the 10-cent piece is a really good way to make the eyes. So you put the 10-cent piece down onto the paper, then you trace around it, and you draw the little eyes in the middle. So that's going to be Echidna's eyes. Now for the nose. I had to do this a few times, but you'll have to do this yourself. You do a smile, like a smile, onto the paper, then you draw 2 lines up from the smile, and you do a little circle at the top with 2 little circles in the middle. So you might have to do that a couple of times. I had to do it a couple of times. But once you've done that, that's going to be Echidna's nose. So there's the nose and the eyes. And we'll cut them out later and put them onto our sock puppet. All right, so once we've chop all of our spikes up, we're going to get our sock and put the spikes around it. So I just did this with sticky tape. So you put it around there like so, hold it there, and you might need someone else to help you to sticky tape that together. Just get a bit of sticky tape and sticky tape it right there. So there's Echidna's spikes ready to go. Woo! And yes, now he needs some eyes and a little nose. So that's when you're going to cut out the eyes that you've drawn with your 10-cent piece. You're going to cut out the nose. So again, I just used some sticky tape to put these on. So how do you use the sticky tape so you don't see it? Let me show you. What you do is you get the sticky tape, pull it, then hold it in both your hands and then join it together so that it's one sticky little circle. Like boom, there you go. So it's like a sticky little ring. Then you can stick that onto the sock. See how it's sticking like that? And that's once you've cut your eyes out, you pop them on top. And that's also what you do for the nose. So once we've cut out our eyes, we pop them on and we pop on the nose. There's the spikes, and here we go. And guess what? Echidna is always hungry. So let's give Echidna something to eat. Here you go. Did you know that echidnas' bodies apart from their faces and their legs, are covered with long spikes all over their body. So that's why they wouldn't be very good to touch. That they have the lowest body temperature of any mammal. So they're very, very low temperatures. They can live to be 50 years old. That is amazing. And they have no teeth. I have no teeth. So they're not like a shark. They have no teeth. But they've got a long, sticky tongue. And so when they see ants, out comes their long, sticky tongue and eats up all the ants. And oh no, they have the largest flea in the world that lives on them. And it is 4 millimeters long. The largest flea in the world. So if you're going to see an echidna, just as well that you can't pat them, ouch, ouch, because they've got fleas. Not only fleas, but the biggest fleas in the world. So bye from both of us. Bye from Lillian and bye from Spiky Echidna. Thanks. Bye.